Great. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there for a second. It was telling me live streaming wasn't available, but here we are. All right. I'm about ready to start counting days so that we just drop into our yoga practice each day. So maybe starting next week I will. But welcome. Your body and your mind and your heart and everybody you know thanks you for being here. It is seeming like this is going to be a little bit longer of a time than we thought. And in that, there's less things to maybe look forward to, like the return to school or the return to work or the vacation we still hoped we'd go on. So we end up at this place where there aren't necessarily these large moments of life to look for. And instead, we're sweeping the temple. We're finding the love and the grace and the lightness or the mundaneness in our moment-to-moment lives. This can be a mundane process, and it could also be a quite lovely process. So today on our mat, we'll simply work through sweeping the temple of our body so that type of repetitive, rhythmic, taking care of everything around us so we're ready for life when it changes can occur. Allow your eyes to close, sitting however you like. And place your hands palms up with your thumb and your pointer finger touching. And focus on your heart space. Not your anatomical heart, but your spiritual heart, right in the middle of your chest. Your inhales, imagine a white light getting sent out through this energetic heart space. And your exhales, imagine that white light coming back in through your heart and bathing your body in light. Inhale, the white light is sent out to the world. Exhaling, the white light comes in and bathes your body, sweeping your body. Allowing your attention, the thoughts of your day, to simply come right to your heart. Imagining this white light being sent out and then bathing your body. Allowing your energy of the day to settle. And your breath to grow longer. And on an inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Just bring your hands to the ground, forehead to the ground if it can reach it. And taking this lightness of being and planting it down into the ground here. And planting a seed for yourself today. What is it you hope to grow during your practice? Inhaling. And make your way onto all fours. Coming right into cat-cow, moving your body out, inhaling, expanding the chest and the belly. And exhale, pressing everything into the ground, curling it up. A few rounds back and forth on your own time. Maybe still imagining that beautiful light coming in and out of your heart. as you move and breathe here. And taking some circles with the ribs, with the neck, with the hips. And find a movement that feels fun here in your body. And finding a neutral spine in between that cat-cow. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Left arm reaches forwards. You can stay here, reaching arm and foot away, or bend the knee, reach back for the foot, coming into a quadricep stretch here. Exhale, release the arm and leg. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Inhaling, left leg reaches back, right arm shoots on forwards. You can stay here or bend the knee, bend the arm, reaching back for that foot. Kicking your foot into your hand here, opening up through the chest. One more breath wherever you are. Exhale, release the hand down, knee down. Tucking the toes under, lift the inner thighs up and back, downward facing dog. Meeting this beautiful structure of your body today and walking the legs out. Maybe taking a bend in the arms side to side, walking the arms out. Finding a little play in your body here. You could take a little bend in your knees, finding a little bounce. On an exhale, step the left leg forward. You can fold over your mat and drop your right knee to the ground. Arms rise up overhead, waists lifting up and out of the hips. Clasp your hands, bring them behind your head. Pressing your head into your hands. Inhale, lift up and back, finding a little mini back bend. As you come into a back bend, feel the strength of your legs. Right knee tries to drag forward. And sending that breath, that energy in and out of your heart space. Inhale, come back up to the middle. Bring your right hand down onto the mat. Then the back knee, reaching back for a thigh stretch with that left hand. And see if once again, you could send that breath in and out of your heart, revitalizing yourself through this chakra, the center of your body. Exhaling, release the leg, tuck the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Playing here once again. Finding movement with your breath or with your body that helps you to feel free in this beautiful small space you have here. Maybe you take a little sway side to side in your down dog. Maybe you take a few breaths in your nose, out your mouth. And on an exhale, step the right leg forward, folding over the left side of your mat. Drop the left knee to the ground. Arms rise up overhead on an inhale. Feel your ribs gathering together and extending up and away from the hips. Hands interlace and clasp behind the head. Press the head into the hands and first lift up on the nape of the neck. So you feel your spine growing even longer up to the sky. From there, like a beautiful tree branch swaying in the wind, begin to bend backwards, lifting up before you go back. Only going so far as you could still feel your breath sent in and out of that heart. One more breath. On an exhale, left hand comes to the ground, bending the left knee, reaching back for the foot. And sending your breath to that left quadricep. And taking one more breath in here. Exhale, release the foot. Tuck the back toes under your mat if it's folded, and step back for a push-up position. Take a breath in here, resist the ground. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, rise back on up. Exhale, lower down halfway. Option to come down on your knees. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower all the way down to the cobra pose. Roll those shoulders back and down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Pressing back through all fours, child's pose. Take the knees apart for this child's pose. Bringing your forehead to touch the ground or stacking your fists and resting your forehead against those. And feel your breath sweeping through your body. Using this practice as your own spring cleaning. On an inhale, come back to all fours. Bend the knees, lift the sit bones up and back, down dog. Inhaling, right leg lifts up and back, three-legged dog. Staying here. Press through the ball of the foot. On an exhale, bring that knee to your nose. Inhale, reach the foot up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your left elbow. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Hug it in so much you could just place that foot on the ground. Inhale, rise up, high lunge here. Feeling the strength in your legs scissoring together, allowing you to grow even taller up to the sky here. On an exhale, twist towards the right, arms spread towards a T position. Option to stay here or bring that right hand to the back of the left thigh. Reach the left arm up in the sky and find a little baby back side bend here. Exhale, sweep the arms down to the ground. Step back, top of a push-up. Take a breath in here. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, press back on up. Exhale, lower down all the way. Inhale up, cobra pose. Exhale, release. Pressing back through all fours, downward facing dog, breathe. As more movement, more prana, more energy begins to enter your body, can you feel it sweep through you?
Invite it into the areas that have become tight or ignored. And seeking out the corners in yourself, you can sweep here. Inhaling, left leg lifts up and back, three-legged dog. Press through the ball of the foot like you could just step on a high heel on the wall behind you. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhaling, reach it up and back. Finding slow movement here, slow controlled as you exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Last one, exhaling, knee to the nose, hugging it in there. Stepping through high lunge. Carve the right hip point forward, left hip point backwards. Exhale, open up the arms to a T. Option to bring that left hand to the back of the right thigh. Inhale, lifting up and back for a little side back bend. Exhaling, hands to the ground, step back, push-up position. Coming to down dog or taking a vinyasa of your choice here. Lowering down and coming up into cobra or upward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Sealing the back foot down, right toes point 45 degrees forward. Hands come to clasp behind the back. Inhale, extend through the spine. And exhale, fold forward over that front leg. Knuckles reach up towards the sky. And keep the belly lifted away from the front thigh so you stay nice and engaged here. Inhaling, reach back up towards the sky. Exhaling, opening up, warrior two. Switching the legs so the left heel intersects the right arch. Breathe. Feeling your breath move, reverberate throughout your body. Imagining it bringing in fresh energy and sweeping your body clean. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. One breath in here. And exhaling, taking a vinyasa or coming back downward facing dog. Three breaths in down dog. Or option to bend your knees and take a few jumping dogs, trying to jump your hips over your shoulders. And coming back to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Sinking the feet into the ground here. Try to carve the right hip point back as you clasp the hands behind the back, lifting up through the heart, and exhale, folding forwards over that front leg. Inhale, rising back on up, opening up, warrior two.
Switching your legs as you need to here and holding this pose. Imagining your breath drawing up through the center line of your body. And on an exhale, it's surrounding your body with all your vitality, all your life force, all your energy. Reversing the warrior, right arm reaches up and back. Exhaling Vinyasa or downward facing dog.
From down dog, inhale, left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, warrior one, rise. Take a breath in to clasp the hands behind the back. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, rise back on up. Arms circle on open, warrior two. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior. One breath in here. Exhaling, straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Taking left hand to the shin or the ground. Imagining the heart extending out and away from the hips as you turn towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand to the ground, bend the front leg. Turn the right heel to the sky, twisting towards the left-hand side. Left arm rises up. We're making our way towards the side plank, Vinyasa on the right. Turn your feet to face the left-hand side, stacking legs on top of each other. Feel your right hip try to kiss up towards the sky as you lift up a little higher. Exhale, bring just the left hand down towards the ground. Inhale, reach it back up towards the sky. Exhaling, left hand down. One more time, reaching up. Exhale, left hand down, taking a vinyasa or coming back, down dog. Allowing your breath, your movement to bathe your body with new energy here. Knowing that not every day do we have things radically shift and change. When we keep showing up on our mat, breathing and moving day after day, we make space for greatness. We become ready for change. Inhaling, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Arms clasped behind the back, breathing in. Breathing out, we fold forwards. Breathing in, we come back on up, opening up, warrior two. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior, one breath in here. Exhale, straighten the right leg, coming into triangle. Not worrying necessarily about the shapes of the poses, but just that you're moving in long arcs with your breath. Sending breath to the kitty corners of your body that have been trying to hide. Exhale, left hand to the ground, bending the right knee, finding a low lunge, twisting to the right. Right arm extends up to the sky. Moving to Vinyasa, side plank on this left side. Keeping the right foot in front of you or stacking the feet here. Using the power in your left hip to lift you on up to the sky. Exhale, right fingertips come down to graze the ground. Inhale, extend, lift them up, bringing your heart. Exhale, right hand down. One more time, inhale, lift the arm up, expanding the heart. Exhale, right hand down. Taking a vinyasa or coming back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in down dog, or option to take 5 jumping dogs, moving towards that handstand, or to find a wall and do a handstand. Up to you here. Meeting in downward facing dog, wherever you went. Inhaling, right leg lifts up and back. Bending the knees, stack the hips here. Option to flip your dog, bringing right toes to the ground, lifting up through the hips. If you flipped your dog, flipping it on back. Exhaling, stepping the right leg through. Step the left leg through, forward fold. Inhaling, half back. Exhale, folding it forward. Bending the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, knees over ankles. Bring your hands down to your heart here. Feel like your knees are kicking your hands and your hands are pressing down to your knees so strong in your belly here. And on an exhale, twisting towards the right. You can stay uplifted in this twist here, or bring the outer arm to the outer thigh. Inhale, raise the arms back on up, coming to the center. Exhale, coming to stand. Standing on the left leg, rise the right leg up towards hip height. You can stay here or grab behind the thigh, kick the thigh down into the hands, pull the hands up into the thigh, grow taller. And bringing left hand to the outer thigh, extend the right hand back, twisting towards your right. Option to straighten that left leg out here, or bringing it somewhere towards straight. We're moving towards warrior 3 from here. Bending the right knee in. Feel like the right knee wants to kick your face, and it's resisting this movement back towards warrior 3 as you straighten the leg behind you. Hands can be on the hips. More difficult, reach the arms out in front of you. As much as you reach back with that leg is as much as you reach forward with the arms. Breathe here. Exhaling, bend the left knee slightly, bring the hands to the ground, standing split. Rolling out the right ankle. You can stack the hips or keep the right hip towards the ground like I'm doing. Switch which direction you're rolling your ankle. And bend the left knee, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Plank position, lower down on your forearms. And finding this forearm plank here. If you're over it, you could just lower down into Sphinx. That's where we're going. Otherwise, feel the front of your ribs, front of your hips, engaging in and up together. Notice where your mind goes as things become uncomfortable or difficult. Can you use even this information to help sweep the temple in your mind? One more breath in here. Exhale, lower the hips down. Elbows under shoulders, Sphinx pose. You press your big toe down on the ground, your second toe, your third toe. Exhale, release it back down. Pressing back through all fours, spine downward facing dog. Round 2 of the handstand here if you like. Taking a handstand at a wall or in the middle of the room. Or simply coming down into child's pose if that's not suiting you today.
That's what it is. So tell your parents and your kids that they should not miss. The time is now for questions. How we look for each other in answers. Singers and dancers will lead the way. They led this way, but now we have answered the calling. And Babylon is falling. Now to be inside the flow that no man can stop me. I must stand tall. God is watching. So is my family and so is my God. Mustn't see right.
Making our way back to down dog. This time, inhaling, left leg lifts up and back, bending the knees, stack the hips. Staying here or flipping your dog, bringing the left foot to the ground behind you and extending up to the sky. Exhaling, left hand back to the ground, stepping the left leg forwards. Stepping the right leg forwards, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it forwards. Bending the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Feel your ribs engaging in towards each other as your bum, your tailbone sit and reach back behind you. Hands come down to the heart. With your thumbs on your heart, inhale, lift up through the heart center. Exhale, turn towards your left. Outer thigh to outer arm, breathe. Continuously inviting your breath to cleanse your body. And to remove the waste and debris that no longer serve you here. Inhaling back to the center, arms lift up. Exhaling to stand. Left knee lifts up towards hip height. Grabbing under the thigh if you'd like to do so here. Finding a strength in the fact that your breath always comes back to you. With your breath on your side, can you turn towards the left-hand side? Right hand comes to the outer left thigh. On an exhale, using the strength of the breath to kick the leg forward, straightening the left leg.
Yes, what the man said, I held it in my heart, but I held it in my head.
Inhaling back to the center, left knee comes up. Exhaling, reaching back, warrior 3. Resisting the movement of that leg back as it extends back behind you. I am weaker on this side, so my hands are staying on my hips. The option to reach them out in front of you. Whenever you're ready, bending the right leg, coming down, standing split. stacking or not stacking the hip. Exhaling, bend the right leg. Bring the left leg towards plank pose, right leg towards plank pose. But this time, lower the knees down, finding child's pose. Allowing the arms to disengage. Resting your forehead on the ground here. Feeling the sensations moving around inside of you. Allowing this spring cleaning to take place inside your body. Inviting it to take place inside your minds. Making our way into pigeon pose. Coming back into down dog. Stepping the right leg forward. Pigeon pose on the right hand side. You can take this as a pigeon risen up here, or fold forwards over that front leg. Knowing that it's completely normal to spend a day going through every emotion in the book, especially in a time like this. Knowing that it's also normal to sweep the house, sweep the temple, to allow things to leave from you. So can you find this place, this breath within you that helps clear out the residue that builds up? Whenever you're ready, using your arms to press yourself back on up. And stepping the right foot back, down dog, pedal out the feet. Watching the great work take place inside of your body. As you're ready, stepping the left leg forward, pigeon pose. Staying upright, finding the engagement between your legs or folding forward. Using your arms to press yourself back on up. Coming back to down dog just to walk the legs out. Walking them forward towards your hand. And then sitting on down to the ground. Laying back on your mat. And cross your right foot on top of your left thigh, coming into a figure four. Figure four bridge here. Place your hands palms up. Pressing the back of your arms into the ground. Inhale, lift up through the left leg. See if you could kick your left heel back so your left knee reaches even further away from your hips here. Ideally, hips are the same height, so hike up that right hip a tiny bit so it's in line with the left. On an exhale, release it on down. And cross that right leg all the way over your left, dropping the knees down to the left, coming into a spinal twist. Arms can be either in goalposts, cactus arms, or out in this big old T. And instead of following a prescription of where your body should be in this pose, can you feel from within? What would like to be somewhere different? What is my body trying to tell me about myself? About the way I've been holding it or treating it? Allowing your jaw to relax. Inhaling, bring the legs back up to the center. Placing the right foot on the ground. Left shin crosses on top of the right thigh. Hands down at your sides, palms face up. On an exhale, press down through the foot, lifting up into a figure four bridge pose. And dragging your heel back, reaching your right knee forwards. Lift up the left hip towards the sky ever so slightly so it's even with the right. One more breath here. Exhale, lowering down. Cross the left leg all the way over the right and drop the legs down to the right. Arms open to a T or any position that helps the shoulders open on up. Arriving in full attention in your body. Inviting your breath and fresh oxygen into your body to rebuild cells. And inviting waste, debris, what you no longer need to leave on your exhales. An infinite rhythmic exchange that's constantly rejuvenating and restoring you. Bringing the legs back up towards the center. Reach your feet up to the sky for legs up the wall in the middle of the room here. If you have a wall, you could bring the legs to the wall.
With care, my love, and speak the things you see.
Allowing the flow of blood to reverse in your body.
And even as you travel far from heather, crag, and river, may you, like the little fisher, set the stream alight with glitter. May you enter now and slaughter, without falter, into water. Look to the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let your names take a root and thrive and grow.
Taking a few more breaths here. Happy baby awaits you whenever you're ready.
Exploding like the gilded one in flight. Leave your little gift to light. In the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starlight. Like the little aviator, sing your heart to altar.
Finding happy baby pose. Grabbing under your thighs or the outer edge of your feet. Breathing into something interesting in your body. A welcome sensation. An easy breath.
With care, my love, and sing the things you see. Let your names take and root and thrive and grow.
Your option to straighten the legs, coming into a supine straddle here.
Our suns eroding. Let the fern unfurl your breathing. Let her heron still your breathing. Let the silky swim you deeper. Oh, my little silver speaker.
Finding any last pause that you need here.
Be the singer and the speaker. And in city and forest, let the larks become your chorus. And where every hope is born, let the raven call you home.
Whenever you're ready, making your way down into Shavasana, your final resting pose here. Allowing the weight of your body to rest against the ground. Ending here with a poem from Rumi called The Guest House. This human being is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in.
Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. At this time, when it feels like there's new guests of emotions sweeping through our house at all times, may you find refuge in this practice. May you find peace in the easy flow of your breath, clearing you out for some new delight. May each of the moments that you spend on your mat prepare you for the greatness in store for you. Stay here as long as you like. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.